Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be our MRS22 Spring 2022 Test 1 Review, Part 9. And we're continuing our work with, in this case, this time around, we're going to expand logs. Last time we actually expanded logs before, but this one's a little more complicated. It has that radical involved too, though. So we'll take a look in this case. And the very first thing we see here is write the expression log parenthesis square root of x squared y cubed all over z in expanded form as simple logs. We want to show steps in this case. So the very first thing I want to see in this case, I see is fraction, and so we use our quotient rule in this case. So quotient rule is the log of a over b is the log of a minus log of b. So our numerator, log of numerator, minus log denominator. So we're going to get, in this case, log of the square root of x squared, y to the third, minus log of z. Okay, so that's the first thing, and so we got that part. Now, the square root, I want you guys to remember in this case that we want to write this as an exponent, and so if you guys remember, the square root of n can be rewritten as n to the 1/2 power. N to the 1/2 power. So what will happen now is that we're going to change the square root of x squared y cubed to log of, in this case, parenthesis, x squared y to the third to the 1/2. So we remove the radical, and in this case we're going to rewrite this as all to the 1/2 power. Now it might be helpful to distribute the exponent now, because when we raise a power to the power, I use yellow in this case, we want to distribute the exponent. And so now we're going to get log of x squared to the 1/2 times y cubed to the 1/2 power. Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, when you raise a power to the power, so if I have n to the a raised to the b, that just means we're going to multiply exponents to get n to the a times b. Right? This is one of those laws of exponents, like the power rule for exponents here. And so we'll see here in this case that log of x squared to 1/2 becomes just log of x. And then y to the third times 1/2, or raised to 1/2 power, becomes y to the 3/2. Now we're going to use at this point we're going to use our power rule. And power rule again is, in this case, the log of a times b. We have two terms inside the log that are going to be multiplying each other. We write that as two other logs are adding each other. So log of the first plus log of the second. This is our prog rule. And so we're going to expand the log of x times y to the 3/2 as log of x plus log of y to the 3/2. And don't forget, in this case, I didn't bring it down, but it's minus log z. That minus log z is still there, so it's just from before. And we continue. And one last thing we'll do is we're going to use our power rule to bring this exponent out. Okay, when we expand, we want simple logs, and it means in this case, inside the log is just a single term. No fractions or no exponents in this case, or double terms that are multiplying each other, or just single terms in this case, so single letters or single numbers and stuff. So we will see that we finally get as our answer log of x. That's still okay. Plus 3/2. That exponent now becomes a multiplier or coefficient for a log, which is now log of y. We remove the exponent, minus log of z to trail at the end. And so our final answer, which probably a good idea to box in this case, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that the grader knows that you're what your final answer is. This is all simple logs, okay? So log of x plus 3/2 log of y minus log of z, and we have used our product rule, our quotient rule, and our power rule. I'll make this a full page so you guys can see everything here, okay? And I hope this was helpful, right? Please make sure you check all your work and stuff, and make sure you're careful with these things, and don't rush this, okay? So hopefully you'll be able to be careful with all these things. You have to remember all your laws of exponents as well too, and remember that when you have a square root, that can be expressed as the radical in this case. The square root can be expressed as that base to the whole base, or radicand raised to the 1/2 power. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. This was a little bit longer than the other ones, but I'm thankful that you guys were able to watch. I hope it's helpful. If you thought it was helpful, give a like. And, leave questions or comments. And let me know how you guys are doing. All right? I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, everybody. Take care. I look forward to seeing you next video. Be safe. All right, and keep studying.